Governor Ben Ayade of Cross River State has advised Vice President Professor Yemi Osibanjo to support whatever decision the APC takes regarding the forthcoming 2023 presidential election. The Cross Rivers State Governor gave the advice in an interview published by a top source on Friday, February 11. It was gathered that the governor was reacting to a question on the speculations of Yemi Osibanjo presidency. He said the vice president has a good heart and is a humble and cool-headed person. Ayade advised him to support the party anytime it decides on the presidential ticket. Governor Ayade also said he won't advise Osibanjo against running for president. He noted that the vice president has worked for 8 years with President Muhammadu Buhari, who to a large extent will decide the APC's presidential ticket. Ayade said he will support the vice president if President Buhari presents him as his preferred successor. Despite the mounting pressure on Osibanjo, the vice president has not declared interest in running for president in 2023. Just recently, the vice president denied reports that he plans to declare his intention to run for president ahead of the 2023 elections after the All Progressive Congress convention slated for February 26, 2022. There were reports on Monday, February 7, that Osibanjo would announce his presidential bid for 2023. However, a senior special assistant to the vice president on media and publicity, Lala Kande, said the report is false and speculative. He added that any information on the action of the vice president would come directly from his office and not the press. Lalu tweeted late Monday, "I've seen news that vice president will announce presidential bid after APC's convention. Anyone reading the story will know it was all false and speculative snippets. Any information on activities and actions of the vice president will come directly from his office and not sponsored speculations in the press." Meanwhile, a former national secretary of the Labour Party, Kayode Ajulo, says most governors of the All Progressive Congress APC and the People's Democratic Party PDP are backing Vice President Yemi Osibanjo to become president in 2023. In a Channels TV interview aired on Wednesday, February 9, Ajulo said Osibanjo has performed exceedingly well within the last 7 years in office to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari. According to him, nobody has been able to find fault in Osibanjo, reiterating that he should be the next president. He also called on the APC to consider the vice president for the position. Ajulo said Osibanjo is the only person seen as the best marketable candidate if the ruling party is serious about winning the 2023 presidential election. His words, "We need to distinguish the office of the vice president and the personality of Professor Yemi Osibanjo as it is running for the election is non-negotiable. I can say that authoritatively, and I think those in the presidency are listening. He has that fundamental right of the first refusal to that ticket, particularly being the vice president of the country. If he can't be vice president for so long, he should be the next president. I want to believe that the leadership of the party should believe that that is the position. Most of the governors in APC and PDP are even supporting the aspiration of the vice president. This is so clear." My viewers are towards your reaction to this as regard to 2023 presidency. as prominent APC governor advises Vice President Osibanjo on step to take. Please drop your reaction on the comment section, and we are here to ensure that your voice is heard loud and clear around the world. Okay, all right. The first reaction here is from Wolex. Wolex says if the opposition party PDP is supporting the APC aspirant, that speaks volume. Is it that the PDP is no longer interested in contesting for the 2023 presidency? Is Osibanjo now working with the opposition party? Question mark. Anchor replies Wole saying, no, they sees Osibanjo as a light or power weight that can easily be defeated, unlike Tinubu. Okay, I come again. Say, no, they sees Osibanjo as a light or lower weight that can easily be defeated, unlike Tinubu. That's according to Anchor. Then Living Spring Media also replied to Wallace's comments here, saying that saying that who is opposition? Where are you on the fence of the earth that you don't know that Governor Ben Ayade is in APC? Okay. Then Barnabas Story Yila says, who would they present is the question. All their potential candidates are meshed in one corruption or the other. You know, Nigeria today, we have their records and they are aware my stupid flag bearer would cost PDP another loss, hence the caution. Okay. New Creation also commented saying, Proverbs 16 verse 6 says, when a man's ways please God, he makes even his enemies to be at peace with him. Wolex commented again saying, wise people read the whole story before they make comments, but others are not that patient. See the other part of the story below and draw your conclusion. The People's Democratic Party PDP are backing Vice President Yemi Osibanjo to become president in 2023. Okay, that is it. All right, my viewers are told gradually coming to the end of the broadcast, and this is where we draw the curtain. Time is never a friend. Do well to spread this report across all social media platforms known to you. Thanks and God bless. Share this to all social media platforms known to you, and bye for now.